Morning, it's Sunday morning. I'm outside David Lloyd in Portsmouth waiting for Rich, my training partner. We're going to hit chest today. He's much younger than me for a start. He's only 30 and he is stronger as well, so he'll be putting up some bigger numbers. It's always good to train with somebody that's stronger than you. You know, it pushes you. I'm not sure exactly what we're going to do. We're definitely going to do bench. He's going to try the slingshot for the first time today as well, so it'll be interesting. Whilst I'm waiting, I just want to talk about my theory on the importance of body parts over other body parts, and by that I mean the order you should give preference to or priority to. For me, it is a personal thing, but for me, legs are first. You know, if I haven't trained for say a month because of an injury, like when I did my shoulder, then that first workout back will always be legs. I mean, as it was, I couldn't really train upper body because of my shoulder anyway, but if I could train my whole body and I was back, I would have trained legs first. After legs comes back for me, and then chest. Oh no, sorry, shoulders. I go into more what I mean by shoulders. I don't mean dumbbell laterals or some cable rubbish. And then chest. So legs, back, shoulders, chest, and arms. I don't really train arms. I get enough work from my pulling and my pushing exercises. Most people like it to train arms, you know, and if you like to do it, then do it. You know, I'm not going to say don't train arms. It's a small muscle group. It won't eat massively into your recovery ability, but you know, I've tried to get people not to train arms in the past because it was fairly futile what they were doing. Psychologically, they just cannot not train arms. So that's fair enough. You know, it's up to them. Well, I'll go into a bit more detail. Legs should be some form of squat. My favourite squat is back squat with a barbell. Then next probably would be front squat with a barbell. Then probably goblet squat with a dumbbell. Then Hindu squats. Hindu squats are a form of bodyweight squat. I will do a video of them. I really rate them. They are fantastic. They really hurt. You can do them with or without weight. Just with your body weight is a killer if you're doing high reps, like sets of 50 to 100. You really know about them. So yeah, some form of squat. Absolutely no machines for me. Leg extension, I think it's probably one of the most dangerous exercises for your knees out there. The shearing force, it's an open chain, i.e. your feet are free. I think your feet, when you train legs, should be planted on the floor, on the ground. So that pretty much necessitates some form of squat. I do stiff leg deadlifts for my hamstrings, and I've got a glute ham machine, which isn't a machine as such. It just fixes you in position. You then use your body weight or hold a weight to add more resistance, and that fries your hamstrings. Next, after that, back should be some form of vertical pull. That vertical pull, pull-ups. Horizontal pull, some form of row. My favourite is supinated grip or underhand grip barbell row, followed by heavy dumbbell rows, single or doubles. That's kind of it really for back for me. Pretty much, I don't do much more than that. I hit back hard, I hit it heavy, I hit it with a lot of volume, and it can take it. And there's a big carryover between your back and your legs, especially what's called the posterior chain, your hamstring, your calves, hamstrings, glutes, your spinal erectors, and your back musculature. So big carryover, very important. They are the root of your strength. People say the core is the root of your strength. It is and it isn't, but for me, working your legs hard with free weights, working your back hard with free weights will sort your core out anyway. So that's what I do. After that, shoulders. Again, shoulders, I don't mean dumbbell laterals, I don't mean cable laterals, I don't mean some bloody machine you sit on and do rear flies for your rear delts or whatever. I mean pressing overhead. Something heavy overhead. I don't care what it is. I like to do barbells, I like to do dumbbells, I like to do kettlebells, I like to do sandbag, something heavy overhead basically. Just looking for my training partner. No, what you do notice in David Lloyd is everybody's got a much better car than you. It's obviously very expensive to train here. So yeah, shoulders, something heavy overhead. Again, what I call ground-based training. It's something I got from Brooks Cubic. Ground-based training, basically you're stood doing that exercise. You're not sat on a bench doing it. You're stood. And straight away that sorts your core out. You're balancing or controlling a weight at arm's length overhead. Sort of heavy weight, possibly up to your body weight or a bit more overhead. Then your core, to do that, your core has to be strong. So, it's a definition of functional. Sat on a bench, to me, isn't. Chest, again, for me, pretty much barbell or dumbbell, with some dips as well, parallel bar dips. I like to do heavy benching, flat bench, incline bench. I like to do heavy incline dumbbells. That's kind of it, really. I just think the carryover, you can really handle some weight. You are on a bench, and it's not ground-based training. You are on a bench, but you really overload your pressing muscles, so your front delts, your chest, and really importantly your triceps. And I think, whilst I'm a big proponent of overhead pressing, you don't handle the amount of weight that you do when you're doing a bench press, so you don't get that overload as to the same degree. So I think a combination of both heavy overhead lifting and heavy bench pressing is pretty much there for what you need. Arms, like I say, up to you if you want to do them. I'd stick away from cables and stuff like that. Do heavy bodyweight stuff for triceps, dips. Do heavy curls if you're going to do curls for with a thick bar, ideally a 2-inch bar, for your biceps. But again, I don't really train arms. I don't get people to train arms. They normally find that the heavy pulling and heavy benching or heavy pressing sorts their arms out pretty quickly. That's it. Hopefully we'll do a bench video in a minute with Rich when he gets here, and I'll be interested to see him, what weight he's going to push. He's a sort of 170, 180 bencher, so he can probably push some serious weight whilst with that slingshot on. That should add about another 10 to 20k to his bench, so that could be quite impressive.